My beloved child, I have been waiting for you. I have watched you walk through days that felt endless, moments so heavy you could hardly breathe, and nights where your soul trembled in silence. But today, you have arrived here, not by accident, not by random chance, but by divine alignment. This moment has been written into the pages of your destiny long before you took your first breath. Heaven has held its breath for this sacred second, and all the forces of love have converged to bring you here. I have waited with the Father's patience, with the longing of eternity for your heart to open. Because what I must speak to you now cannot wait another day. Someone you love, someone whose soul still echoes in the chambers of your spirit, has been desperately trying to reach you from beyond the veil. They have been watching you with divine sorrow and holy tenderness. They have seen what you could not. They have cried your tears before you knew to weep. They have shouted your name into the spirit, hoping the noise of this world would quiet long enough for you to hear them. And now, with every barrier shattered, every spiritual gate flung open, they have come, and so have I. Hear me clearly. This message is not ordinary. It is a sacred intervention divinely delivered because the hour is urgent. The one you cherish, the one whose absence your heart has tried to deny, is preparing to leave your life forever. You have sensed it? The shift in energy, the cooling of warmth, the silent distance growing wider by the day. You have prayed, pleaded, and hoped to reverse it. But heaven has already sealed this transition. Their chapter in your life is coming to a close, and nothing can change what has been divinely permitted. You cannot stop what I have allowed, no matter how deeply you feel. They are not leaving because you failed. They are not walking away because you were unworthy. In truth, your love was more than enough. Too much for some hearts to carry. Too sacred for certain souls to hold. I have watched you give when you had nothing left. I saw you stay when your own spirit cried for escape. I heard the prayers you whispered in your pillow, the dreams you tried to revive with tears. But not all love stories are meant to last forever. Some are written for only a season, and this season is ending, and I need you to let it. You are not being punished. You are being protected. You are not being abandoned. You are being repositioned. This separation, this heartbreak, is not a sign of divine cruelty. It is an act of divine mercy. If I allowed them to stay, their presence would eventually suffocate your purpose. Their path has veered away from yours, not because you lacked anything, but because your growth demanded it. I am removing what can no longer carry the weight of your calling. I am breaking the ties that would one day break you if left untouched. The one from heaven, the soul that still watches over you with unshakable love, is here now. They are close, closer than your breath. They are whispering into your spirit, urging you to feel these words deep in your bones. They are begging you to listen. Not just with your ears, but with your heart. They want you to understand that this goodbye is not your ruin. It is your release. It is not your defeat. It is your deliverance. I know how badly this hurts. I see your cracked soul, your trembling hands, your fragile faith, but even now I am near. Even now I am gathering the broken pieces of your heart and weaving them together with threads of gold. This breaking is sacred, this ache is holy. I am not done with you. You are not lost. You are not too far gone. What feels like an ending is simply the beginning of a new, radiant, breathtaking chapter I have already written. Archangel Michael stands beside you. Now his wings stretched wide, his sword ablaze with divine fire, guarding you from every lie that would tell you that you are not enough. You are more than enough. You are chosen, beloved, set apart. And though your soul may be weary, you will rise again. Not with the same fragile hope you once held, but with a strength you never knew you had. You will smile again. Not a forced smile, not a broken smile, but a smile that blooms from a healed heart. You will love again, not recklessly, but wisely. Not desperately, but deeply. Heaven has not forgotten you. I have seen every silent prayer, I have counted every tear, I have watched you walk through shadows that would have crushed weaker souls. And now I am sending reinforcements. I am sending new people, people who will honor your heart, who will protect your spirit, who will see your worth without needing to be convinced. You will not have to fight to be loved anymore. Love will find you. Love will recognize you, but first, you must let go. Do not cling to what is leaving. Do not beg for what I have released. Do not trap your soul in the graveyard of what once was. Your destiny is not behind you. It is ahead. What you lose today will become the foundation for what I am about to build. Your mourning will turn to dancing. Your sorrow will become joy. I will use every tear to water the garden of your future, and what blooms from this breaking will be nothing short of miraculous. I am the God who restores. I am the God who rebuilds. I am the God who redeems. You are not walking through this valley alone. I am with you in every step, every breath, every silence. I am your strength when you are weak. I am your peace when your mind spirals. I am your anchor when the storm comes crashing down. Trust me even now. Trust me especially. Now I know the plans I have for you, and they are still alive, still holy, still unfolding. You have not missed your moment. You are not too late. You are exactly where you are meant to be. So lift your head, my child. Wipe your tears. Straighten your spine. You are stronger than you feel, braver than you believe, more loved than you can comprehend. This goodbye will not destroy you. It will define you. This ache will not end you. It will awaken you. This is not your end. It is your beginning. Heaven is rejoicing, not in your sadness, but in your courage, in your refusal to give up, in your decision to hope when it hurts. You are a warrior of light, a carrier of glory, a child of the Most High. This is your moment to rise, rise from the ashes, rise from the grief, rise from the silence. I am going before you, I am clearing the way. And I am about to surprise you with a goodness so overwhelming you will weep not from pain, but from unspeakable joy. Now go forward, not because you feel ready, but because I am with you. Do not turn back. Do not dwell in what is gone. What I am bringing is far greater than anything you lost. I promise you this. What is coming will be worth everything you've cried for. And know this forever and always, you are mine. And now breathe, breathe, my beloved, not as one who has lost everything, but as one who is being reborn. Let each breath remind you you are still here. You are still chosen. You are still held. What you are walking through may feel like fire, but I am the God who walks with his children through flames that cannot consume them. I have not brought you this far to leave you. I have not allowed this heartbreak to destroy you. It is shaping you, softening what needed to be tender, strengthening what needed to be firm. You are becoming something new. You are emerging from the ashes, radiant with a light that darkness cannot understand. Do not be afraid of the silence that follows loss. For I often speak loudest in the quiet. Do not be afraid of the loneliness, for it will teach you how to know me more deeply. This space that feels like emptiness is actually the sacred place where I begin to pour out the fullness of my spirit. This is where you will learn to depend not on people, but on the one who will never walk away. This is where you will become deeply rooted in truth, unshakable in your identity, and immovable in your peace. You may not understand now why it had to happen this way. You may never fully grasp the timing, the reason the unfolding of what you hoped would never come. But I am the author of time. I see the beginning and the end. I see what would have happened if I let it continue. I see the pain that would have bloomed in secret. I see the damage that would have rooted deep beneath your smile. I see what you don't. And so I stepped in, not to hurt you, but to protect you from a deeper pain. Not to punish, but to prevent your destiny from being delayed any longer. There will be days ahead when the ache returns like a shadow at dusk. There will be songs that break you, words that stir the ache, memories that pull you back. When those moments come, do not run, do not numb. Sit with me in it. Let me comfort you. Let my presence be your hiding place. I am not distant when you cry. I am closer than ever. Every tear that falls is caught in my hands. Every sob that escapes your lips echoes in the chambers of heaven. You are not weeping alone. And one day, not too far from now, you will wake up and feel something shift. It will not be forced, it will not be loud, it will be gentle. A quiet peace where anxiety once screamed, a steady joy where confusion once lived, a deep knowing that you are healing, that you are whole, that somehow through it all you survived. You will look back not in bitterness but in reverence, knowing that even in the wilderness I was guiding you. Even in the darkest night, I was your light. The person you're grieving, the one who is leaving, will always be part of your story, but they are not the whole story. Their role was important, yes, but it was never permanent. And that is okay. You are allowed to mourn them. You are allowed to feel the void they leave behind. But do not build your life around their absence, build it around my presence. Because I am never leaving, I am not fading, I am eternal, and so is my love for you. You, my precious child, were born for more than heartache. You were born for glory. You were made to carry light, to rise in the dark, to hold hope like a torch, even when the wind howls. You are not the abandoned, you are the anointed. You are not the forgotten, you are the favored. And though it may feel like everything has been taken, I promise, I am making room for more than you ever dreamed. Keep walking, keep trusting. The path ahead is covered in grace. I go before you to prepare it, beside you to strengthen you, and behind you to protect what you leave behind. Nothing you've lost will be greater than what I'm bringing. Nothing that left was stronger than what I'm sending. You have not missed your moment. You have not failed. You are right where you need to be. Now go rise. Not because you feel like it, but because you were born to. Because heaven is cheering. Because the angels have drawn their swords on your behalf. Because the one you lost is watching with pride. And because I, the Lord your God, have declared your story is not over. This is just the beginning. And if your heart was moved by these words, if something in your soul felt seen, felt known, felt stirred, then stay connected to this sacred space like this message. Subscribe not just with your finger, but with your heart, because heaven is not done speaking, and neither am I. Share this with someone whose spirit is heavy. Let them feel my love too. Let them know they are not alone. You are loved. You are chosen. You are mine. Forever and always.